Division 3 of Heroes Lounge. Welcome back. My name's Bahamut on the left-hand side. We got Lazer Sharks in the blue. We got a gray main, Dahaka, Diablo, Anduin, and a Junkrat. For the side of Battle Beast Boys, or we will be seeing a Rhaegar, Abathur, Hogger, a Nubarak, and Vala. Now, I posed this fun little gamble to all of you in Twitch chat, and that will be how many level 1 stacks for Vala by the end of the game. She will be going into W builds, so get your gambles in. How many fire at will stacks for Vala? Will she have 100 or more or 99 or less? A very simple bet for all of you at home. Put your gambles where your beliefs are. Win yourself some channel points. And as a reminder, I love you. Mid lane engagement will be our start here. Abathur moving to bottom lane on the side of Battle Beast Boys. Hogger working his way towards top, but he's considering jumping into this mid lane engagement. Nah, he's gonna continue his rotation to top lane. Lazy Hydra, I was literally talking about you earlier. I was just talking about you earlier. I was talking about your ever so, what's the word? Famous. Ever so famous Total Mayhem value in, I believe it was an NGS game. Good to see you, bud. Thanks for coming through the stream. Healing well healing. Healing well healing. By the way, the gamble is still going. 752 on 100 or more. 4,900 on 99 or less. Some odds to be played, if you'd like them. I was gonna marathon the Mission Impossible movies to prep for seeing the new one, but I saw that Uther Cleanse clip. Now I'm here for big PP plays. So I actually just recently did that, Lazy Hydra. I just recently rewatched all the, because they're all on Paramount Plus, if you have that, so you can watch all of them. I have to say this, and I don't think this is a spoiler. Mission Impossible 1 is the best Mission Impossible. Because in Mission Impossible 2, they start doing the fake face thing, and that, I hate that. And then, the plot of the other Mission Impossibles are so dumb. And I know you're not supposed to, you don't watch these things for the plot, but it's like at least Fast and Furious plot makes some sense in the ridiculousness. Whereas Mission Impossible is just like, what? Like what? This is happening for just plot continuation. I don't know, man. I would say save yourself the time. Just watch the first Mission Impossible. I personally think just watch the first Mission Impossible. That's the best one of all of them. What if we take his face off? I'm here for 0. Oh, that's fair. I don't know. I watched all of them back to back to back, and I went in with that mentality too. I'm not here for the plot. It's a spy ridiculous action movie. But I had this realization that I just don't like Tom Cruise as an actor, and I think that's the big thing too. I really can't stand him as an actor. Him and The Rock are just unentertaining to me. The Rock and him just kind of ruin movies. Hey, I'm not saying if you enjoy him, you're wrong for it. Like, I'm sure there's people in chat who are like, you like the Fast and Furious movies? Ew. That's fine. Like what you want to like. I mean, there's people who play Phoenix, so. Or yeah. It's just, I don't know. I just can't stand Tom Cruise. And The Rock just seemingly ruins movies for me. I don't need to listen to him awkwardly call himself Daddy. Daddy's home. I didn't hear anything, did you? Oh, really? Anyways, my sidetrack aside from my disdain for actors, we have our first seed going over to the side of Battle Beast Boys here on map number 1 in their second best of 3. We also got a nice little gamble going on those Vala stacks. She's currently at 9, so she's a 10th of the way through. Not even, actually. She will be in one more W stack. There we go. She's a 10th of the way through. I unabashedly enjoy both Tom Cruise and the hero who cannot be... who will get me censored. We don't censor people here. We would never do that. I'm not Putin. Shadow charge into the wall, and barely will go down. I was gonna make a barely joke, but they died, so there's nothing there. Anyways, 10 talents here, almost here for both of these teams. 2 levels to go. Second seed up and available in the top center of the map with the kill onto Hogger. This will be a seed to the side of Lazer Sharks. You forgot to gamble. How could you forget to gamble? Baja calling himself daddy. No, The Rock does that in, like, Fast and Furious 5 or 6 or something stupid, and it's, like, such a weird line. Like, The Rock is, like, his arms are broken at the beginning of the movie, and then he flexes so hard, he breaks the casts off his arm, and says some stupid line like, Daddy's gotta go to work, and it's just like, ugh! Why?
My little seed is on the verge of sprouting.
Well, level 9 sidetrack. I'm so sidetracked, I'm sorry. I like The Rock in his Jungle Explorer movies. Hey, I haven't seen those because they all seem like the exact same thing to me. And they're uninteresting. I think someone once was like, what about Rock and Jumanji? And I'm like, I'd rather see the Robin Williams. I'd rather watch Robin Williams in Jumanji. Also, Kevin Hart's in, I think, Jumanji, and I can't stand Kevin Hart. I do not find him funny at all. That actually happened in the movie? Yeah, don't you? You've never seen Fast and Furious? Yeah, it's like Fast and Furious 6, I think it is. The Rock literally, like, in the beginning of the movie, his arms are broken. I think 6 is the one where Jason Statham's the bad guy or something like that. I can't remember. They all start to blend together. But either way, it's like in the beginning of the movie, The Rock's arms are broken, he's in the hospital, and then, like, towards the end, he, like, sees something on the news, and he flexes the casts off his arm. Arms or arm? I can't remember, but yeah. And then he, like, turns to his daughter and says that dumb line, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get a beer. Well, The Rock has lines like that in a lot of movies, and I think that, like, that's, like, part of, like, the thing that he does in his acting, and I just can't stand it.
A seed has been planted.
Like, I didn't like him in Black Adam. I think it was, like, I didn't think that was a good movie. It was just, half the movie was just, why? John Cena can only do podcasts, not possible. Can't see him. Another seed will be spawning, and Dahaka goes down. I guess, well, I mean, I'm assuming the seed goes over for free. So, fun fact, by the way, about John Cena, the whole "you can't see me" thing was actually a bet. He talked about it on a interview one time, and that his friend bet him to do, like, he was like, oh, I want, like, do this, like, while you're wrestling. And John Cena was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll do the thing that he does now. And he's like, now, years later, I'm known for doing this thing, and it's all because I made a stupid little, like, bet with my friend. It's actually kind of fascinating. Light Bomb into Vala. She'll be cleansed out of that as well. As the new Bright diving back into the face of Diablo. Vala to be traded as Greymane went for the throat and found the kill. And a new Brack does get smushed. The bug going down. Chastised from Anduin, sidestep by barely. Isolation, though, right into the face of Hogger as he steps into the bush. Drag as well. Goodbye, Hogger! A tantalizing
Triple kill
for the side of Lazer Sharks.
Soon you will have another seed.
He's supposed to be the boulder in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Wait, who? The Rock or John Cena? Sorry. We jumped around to many actors and actresses. Well, many actors, actually. I was looking over at Twitch chat, and apparently the Abathur-hatted Rhaegar is able to take down Junkrat in the top lane. Nicely done. 13 talent tier advantage to the members of Lazer Sharks. So wait, is the Rock supposed to be in the last in Avatar or something? Sorry, I didn't follow the comment very well. My apologies. Chastise connecting into this Hogger. He gets a bounce through onto Diablo. Bloodlust from Rhaegar as well. Light Bomb! didn't go off or something? I don't know what actually happened. Did the stun not go through? Either way, Garden Terror goes over to the side of the Battle Beast boys. Nubrak burrows into close to the distance. Concussion Mine from Junkrat pushes back the enemy. Hogger with a staggering blow saves Greymane for now, but Anduin will fall. Diablo pops the Apocalypse. No one really affected by that, and now Diablo, is he going to be the one in trouble? This Hogger gets the hat from Abathur, and still Garden Terror is pushing up lanes. He got replaced with his ringmate from WWE. Oh, well then good. I'm tattooed with a picture of John Cena next to his arm in the tattoo. That's clever, sorry. Bottom fort goes down, top fort to go down as well. Junkrat clears out mid lane before any structures to fall. Ooh, we have an Evolve Monstrosity. You don't say. Oh, 1 second. Allergy. Sorry about that. Allergy's kicking my butt lately. Bottom keep front gate is going to be whittled down by the side of Battle Beast boys. And the Evolved Monstrosity still sieging in top lane. Junkrat Concussion Mine! Oh my god. I mean, honestly, that Garden Terror phase got a ton of value. Diablo overpowers a Nubrak, like, here you go. Get on your side of the battleground. Get out of here. Abathur did go Mule, and that is actually, I was about to say, should be coming down at some point in this top lane. Abathur will burrow into bottom lane. His Evolved Monstrosity is still on cooldown, 90-second cooldown from when it dies, not from... Doesn't have an activated, not an active cooldown like Flare, where the moment you use it, it starts cooling down. Could you imagine that? How insane that would be? Evolve Monstrosity, it's just an active cooldown, so if your Monstrosity is alive for 90 seconds, it dies. You just respawn it. Or even worse, you just keep spawning monstrosities across the map. If Blizzard still developed this game, that'd be a really cool PvE sort of challenge thing. 5 Abathurs, they keep setting monstrosities at you, you have to defend against it. That'd be fun. But we'll never get that. A Nubrak falls to Greymane's go for the throw. It's actually Diablo who solidifies the last couple auto attacks into the enemy. Hogger with a spin through, and a lot of low blue health bars. Greymane's Inner Beast still active. It's basically Asmodan's passive. It's a bit of a stretch, gonna be honest. Because you can't micro Asmodan's passive and stuff like that. That's what I'm like. It's a little bit of a stretch. I see where you're going with it, but it's a little bit of a stretch. Because they don't scale from minions going down. You can't micro it. You can't burrow those across the map. I mean, you can summon a decent amount, but even with cooldown reduction at level 7, even with cooldown reduction at level 7 for Asmodan, you're still not spamming your you're not slapping your D that much. I'm saying you just get a ton of these, because also the Diablo one's time, or not Diablo, excuse me, the Asmodan's timeout as well. They're not indefinite if I'm not mistaken. I'm saying you have indefinite monstrosity spawning every 90 seconds, basically. That would be terrifying. Aeon of Strife? Eon of Strife? Is that a custom game in StarCraft 2? By the way, Vala 51 stacks currently. We haven't really talked about her stacking at all, but she's doing a decent job halfway through what we made the Twitch prediction here. As the Leap of Faith does save 1. Greymane inside the cocoon. Objective phase still pushing up the lanes. Top lane fort does go down. First structure to fall on the side of Battle Beast boys here in map number 1. Our second best 3 of the day. Double root onto 2 with that Chastise. 7 stacks for Anduin. Not too bad for Piercing Light. 7% spell power. Diablo with his devastating charge. 13 is at 3 stacks out of 6.
Rise, my terrors.
Augur's Brute Force is actually getting close to being done. You also have, as I mentioned, Fire at Will at 55. What does the scaling on Vala look like right now for that? Oops, I thought I already got rid of that. 150 plus 3, so that's 472 damage. Plus the grenade is another 203, so you're looking at 675 damage or so. There's a precursor to Dota MOBA. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. I thought this was like a custom defense game that someone made that is Zerg waves or something like that, and you defend as a hero. Kind of like Hero Siege. Kind of like Hero Siege in Warcraft 3 customs. God, Hero Siege is so much fun. Sink hours into those games. Alright. Abathur in bottom. Monstrosity is available if he wants to summon it in a lane.
Another seed.
And our next seed is up and available. Actually, yeah, there is the Monstrosity in top lane to start working on the Siege Giants. Catapult in this lane as well will be helping to push things up faster. They're trying to scale up this Monstrosity. Greymane going to take quick care of this. Nicely done. Get rid of that Monstrosity before it scales up and pushes up the waves. Good response. Get rid of it. Put on a 90-second cooldown. And in a minute and a half, you go and deal with that again. Actually, the timing works out pretty good. It's not like... If Abathur had spawned it now, right as the objective comes up, I think that would have been a little bit better, because then you would have been forcing... Okay, you would have been forcing rotations from the enemy. Pluck would have had to go deal with it then. But honestly, actually, I say that right now, and even then, I don't think it mattered. Because this is going to be a given seed on the right side of the map. Positionally better for Battle Beast Boys. Junkrat going to try and delay, but body blocking from Barely is in place. So my point's actually moot. Never mind. I thought they were going to try and play a little bit of a macro, sort of pull the enemy away, but it was just given away. 20 talents here is what Lazer Sharks really wanted. Cannonballs. We have Censure, Blink for Diablo, the Hellgate, Contagion for Dahaka for the Splash, and Hunter Blunderbuss. Oh, this is always a fun one. Since we have a lull in the game, let's talk about it. It's not like crazy or anything like that, but Rhaegar Bloodlust range, that's the Bloodlust range, okay? That's the range of Bloodlust. This is the standard view for a hero. So basically, if Rhaegar can roughly see you on his screen, he can Bloodlust you. I always like to bring up that little fun fact. It is such an insane range. And all it does is increase the duration and range of Bloodlust by 100%. So I guess you do get duration increase. There is that. Oh, am I still on camera lock? I think I am. Hold on one second. Am I on camera lock? There we go. Let's break it. Yeah, I always like to show that on stream. It's like Tyrael's level 20 for Judgment. The range is just about the same. The range is just about the same for Tyrael's Judgment. And I always say, like, if he can see you, he can judge you at 20. It's like being in the Midwest. You can be seen, you can be judged. All right, let's blow away the 20 talents, or the talents in general right now. Actually, really quickly, what did Abathur go at 20? He went Hive Mind, okay. I thought the 20 also gave Light Steal. Increase the duration and range of Bloodlust by 100%. That is all it does. Attack speed, movement speed, and heal for 30% of the damage of the basic attacks to their primary target. Lifesteal is on the baseline. But you are increasing the duration, so you have more duration to get lifesteal. So, I mean, there kinda, yes, but no. Pluck. Will they be delayed? Yes, one W from Vala will get the delay. Teamfight does continue to break out. Bloodlust from Rhaegar. And Diablo's inside of a cocoon. Greymane, or not Greymane, sorry, Nubrak goes in deep and he falls. Greymane, Junkrat will go down. Vala finding the double kill for their allies. Farflight quivers. You can see her range right there. She is absolutely shredding through the Diablo. Is she Manticore 16? Yes, she is. That sustained damage into Diablo is something you gotta be feared, and he will go down, popping Apocalypse at the last second to try and dissuade the enemy and maybe save his souls. Diablo's back in the mix. The second seed goes over to the enemy, and meanwhile in bottom lane, Monstrosity. How many kills has it gotten? Can we take a look at the stats on this bad boy? Kill streak is 10. I got 3,500 HP. Does it upgrade per minion kill? Let's check something really quickly. I want to see the kill streak. No, okay. You can't get the you can see the scaling on it, but you just can't see how many minions it's killed, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Sorry, we missed a kill in mid lane. Vala, by the way, 64 stacks on her W. And mid lane keep has gone down. Diablo dead again. We didn't see the dieback, but he did respawn and will fall again. That's why you see the full death timer on him.
I feel a siege.
A little tea warmer is don't want to keep that on too long. Next seed spawning, and Battle Beast boys may just be able to take this here. Summon another Garden Terror and push in. Could be looking to end the game. Anubrak gonna anchor in the bush on the bottom left. Vala working on a camp with the help of Rhaegar, Abathur Hat. As I mentioned, that Hive Mind level 20. So Symbiote's gonna be on 2 heroes, and that'll speed up this camp grab. Alright, I think this is given. Diablo's still dead. Yeah, they're gonna have to eat. They're gonna have to eat the seeds. Eat some delicious seeds here on the side of Lazer Sharks. See if they can cut their way through the enemy team. Well, Vala just needs to get like a casual 36 stacks in now, or the game doesn't end. Casual 30-some. Oh no! Dahaka waddles into a stun from the boss. Must have missed the circle on the ground or something. Bloodlust from Rhaegar. Diablo gets a light bomb that locks Hogger in place. He tries to hog wild out. Vala gets the counter kill into this Dahaka. Hogger falling. Greymane inside the cocoon. Concussion Mine splits Rhaegar away. Apocalypse activated by Diablo gets a nice double stun. Opens up a window for Greymane to jump in, but Vala poking at the enemy. 69 stacks. Very nice. Of course, shielding, by the way, in mid lane has dropped. 5% off the core, but all 3 keeps will go down. Abathur Monstrosity pushes up top lane a little bit. Monstrosity poking at Junkrat, but I don't think Monstrosity will get a kill. All right. Man, we should have made the bet for 69. That would have been perfect. Two stacks needed for Hogger's brute force. It's just he's just building out the extra damage, if I'm not mistaken. You have the passive, increase the loot horde range and the damage by 50%. Abathur will keep pushing up waves with hats, and he'll clear these out quickly, too. Actually, not the case whatsoever. The hatted minion dies immediately. And the Fire Stomp scouted out, but can't steal back the camp. 10-14 in our kills. And it's 23 apiece here in map number 1 of our Division 3 matchup. Good back and forth so far today, and really all of our games. We had a Division 6 game earlier that was beautiful. Really good cleanse from an Uther. We had an awesome death metal. It was like I think we had a 4 or 5 member mosh. Basically, everyone who was alive got moshed by, I think it was a death metal, so it was really, really cool. So, great games so far today. They'll all go up on YouTube, as we've been doing that for pretty much everything we're casting lately, as well as some StarCraft and the Ocarina of Time randomizer stuff. Actually, speaking of Ocarina of Time randomizer, the first part is, I just threw the entire VOD up on YouTube, so if you want to go check it out, the first VOD is up on YouTube for the Ocarina of Time randomizer. And tomorrow, by the way, the new Best of Baja comes out. So, if you're looking for some YouTube content, be sure to subscribe.
A seed has sprouted.
Uther's good at washing his meat. I hate that phrasing, but I love it at the same time. I hate it and I love it. Monstrosity will be summoned in the bottom lane. It's going to push things up. We've got Siege Giants in top against the side of Battle Beast Boys from Lazer Sharks. And Lazer Sharks will pick up their first seed. 1 seed for our blue team. Vala's still on 69 stacks. Monstrosity pushes up bottom lane. Fight may be breaking out in top. There is a cocoon onto Junkrat. Bloodlust from Rhaegar's burrow charge in from Anubrak. Rain of Vengeance onto the Diablo. He gets a light bomb. No inner fire, level 20. Hellgate to try and get out, but I think he's dead still. No control from Hogger. Starting to poke at the enemy team, but Greymane goes in for the throat. The second leap of faith utilized by Anduin. Diablo Souls actually got finished out while after he died, so he has full souls, but he won't come back. And 73 stacks for Vala. This might be the GG right here, right now, especially if deck card coin goes out on this Dahaka. And I do think, yes, he will be falling here with the bite on the butt by the Rhaegar. Vala auto-attacking her little heart out, and Abathur will join in for some slaps on the core. It ain't BM, it's just a true Abathur player. Ends on the core. GG, well played. All right, how many stacks for Vala? She had 99 or less. Oh, we're getting up there, though. We're getting up there. Speaking of getting up there, let's fix our sub goal, because it seems like our sub goal is a little too high for right now. We've dropped some subs recently, so let's make the sub goal a little bit more reasonable, more achievable for all of us at home. Make it a nice round 400. See if we can hit that sub goal today. It'd be much appreciated. Every good Abathur comes to court to slap with T. Yes, exactly. Sorry, can't word. I cannot word. Gotta head up for a couple errands. Be lurking. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it, bud. Have a safe travel. By the way, Tessa, don't forget to buy tacos. Don't forget to buy tacos. Don't forget to buy taco stuff. Yeah. Tuesday's right around the corner, man. Tuesday's right around the corner. All right, players swap sides because they hate me. Unfortunate. Taco Bell does sound really good. But we are saving money, so no Taco Bell for Chris. Laser Sharks will be on the right. Battle Beast Boys will be on the left. Battle Beast Boy, excuse me. Slazer Sharks. We got Slazer Sharks on the right. There we go. Slazer Sharks. We don't need to run ads because we ran a bunch of ads earlier because that was the smart thing for us to do. Okay, we're going to Battlefield for map number 2. Let's see, are there any fun predictions we can make for... Ooh, Stitches Globes, maybe? Stitches Globes? We'll make this one a little competitive. How many globes for Stitches level 1? Let's make it 35 or more, 34 or less. I don't know, that seems reasonable. It's Battlefield. Like, you don't get a ton of globes, but there are opportunities to steal. 69. I don't know. I feel like Battlefield, I don't feel like we're going to get that many globes. So let's make it semi-reasonable, and let's get into the game, and we'll start the prediction once we introduce the teams. As a reminder, teams did swap sides. Teams did swap sides. On the left-hand side, we got Battle Beast Boys. Oh, we could have made a Medivh prediction. What did I do? What am I doing? On the left-hand side, we got Battle Beast Boy. Lucio, Muradin, Tychus, Medivh, Hanzo. On the right, it'll be Laser Sharks with a Stitches, May, Sergeant Hammer, Vala, and Malfurion. As a reminder, the teams did swap sides. Stitches will be going into Hungry for More at level 1.
Hey, listen.
The gamble is going, so how many globes will Stitches get by the end of the game? How many globes will he have on his level 1 stacking by the end of the game? There you go. Hungry for More. Every 20 globes gathered permanently increases Stitch's movement speed by additional 5%. There's no Alex Straza, so I don't see like a ridiculous amount of globes. That's why I think like 35 or more, 34 or less. I feel like that could be the ballpark for this game, but you never know. This Stitches player could be globe crazy and just prioritize globes throughout the entire game. It's very much a possibility. We're gonna find out here, and the gamble is still up and available if you'd like to take part. Little helping hand. That is a 50% cooldown reduction on your hook, so it's only 8 seconds on the hook. Little tidbit if you did not know. Tychus into May in the top lane feels like a fun time for Tychus. Not sure about the draft from Lazer Sharks on this one, gotta be honest here. Solo lane Mei. And into a Stitches, into a Tychus. I mean, there are blinds. Mei does have that blind baseline. She also did go into heavy pack as well. So maybe it's not that bad, but we're gonna have to. We're actually gonna chill here for a minute. I want to see how this little 1v1 goes. I know they're still brawling in the bottom lane. And by the way, our prediction's still up and available. Stitches in a minute and 16 seconds has only picked up 1 globe. He's only gotten 1 globe if that sways anyone's votes. Hanzo gonna jump over the wall. Grimmy tapping well. Target practice level 1, by the way, for Hanzo. Not gonna be going into simple geometry for the extra scatter. House party for Lucio already at 200 stacks. Medivh on 18. Portal set up. Another helping hand. Feels like these Stitches hooks have mostly been helping hands left and right. You don't like either draft. I like the Battle Beast Boys. I don't really care for solo lane Tychus, though it doesn't seem like it's the worst. I feel like he's gonna struggle for a little bit here, and then his level 4 is gonna be huge up against the Mei. I'd like to see him go the bigger they are at level 4, actually. Just get that immediate chunk down on Mei's health pool. Could see in the rhythm, though, for just the stacking. Invade under the camp will be a little too late. It is going to be bigger they are. Okay, good. I think this will be huge for Tychus in the solo lane. You don't like offlane Mei, Medivh? Medivh, yeah, this is arguably, not even arguably, this is a bad map for Medivh. Not his best, but we'll see how Battle Beast's boy handle this one. Full Q build so far for Hanzo. 5 stacks currently on Stitches. Another 30 to go for anyone who's believing. Medivh trying to pick up a few free stacks up against Bot in top lane. Bot in top lane, yeah, there we go. Mei in top lane, there we go. It's probably a better way to phrase that one. Camp on the left-hand side, but while that was being grabbed, the Immortal's being shredded. Hanzo Sonic Arrow scouts out the enemy. Gonna try and get a free stack on his Q. Stormbolt from Muradin does connect. Rooted, another helping hand, but Lucio's coming in with the speed, and he does mix it up. That will be first blood over to the side of Battle Beast's boy. A hook point blank into Freddy, and Muradin's able to dwarf toss away. He did go block stacks at 1, and those are indefinite, by the way. Well, not indefinite. They're just they will only be removed from actually taking the auto attack or the physical damage. Regenerative Biosteel for Hammer, no self cleanse at level 4. I think Tychus needs in the rhythm to longer duration through the blinds, or I mean, you could play around cooldowns. You could literally play around Mei's cooldowns. Wait for the ball to come out, then activate after that duration or after that blind duration. That's a possibility as well. A little poke from Tychus Grenade, almost finding the kill into Mei. Portal from Medivh allows Freddy to get in and out. Do we have Raven Familiar? I do believe we do. Yeah, we just don't hear the calling because there's so much auditory. There's such a cacophony right now. Welcome back, Quid. Pluck being poked at. Wait. Calm is maybe dead here. No, Muradin should be punished and will be. The Immortal Hanzo trying to race it down the left-hand side, but Mei just needs a few auto attacks here. 1,178 HP remains. And 8 HP on barely. 1 slam from Stitches. Oh, the hook doesn't connect. Portal forward, and they're out of there. Stitches should get 2 free globes here. And they'll move into bottom lane. By the way, Medivh's stacking is done. He's going to Hearth out for full mana and HP. Hanzo going Sharpened Arrowheads at 4 or 7. That's interesting. Bit of a weird build. I actually don't really know what the synergy is being built up here. I've seen some redemption builds with cooldown reduction at 7 from the autos because you have synergy with redemption, and you go W at 4 and 7, but this is a weird one for me. I'm gonna be honest. Wait, Wait. It's flawless technique. Hold on, I'm seeing through the miasma. I see through the mist, chat. It does make complete sense. It's flawless technique. It actually, hold on, wait, this is gigantic brain. Hold on. This is actually Giga Brain. Yeah, like flawless technique with this actually works really good. Reduce their armor. Not physical, not spell, armor, which is both. Well, I guess it is physical. You know what I mean, chat. You know what I mean. It's not just physical, it's not just spell. When things are labeled armor in Here's a Storm, it refers to both. Right now, Murden has 75 physical armor because he got a little sword next to his name. Hook out from Stitches, looking, going fishing. No primes in the sea for him. Bro, flawless technique is actually very, very strong, but on a race-based map, not sure about that. By the way, Tychus, you are not inside the bush. Just heads up on that one, homie. He was like here. No steal on the camp. Murden throws a Stormbolt before taking a bit of a nap from Malfurion's root. Alright, Tychus continuing to is returning some artillery, some Terran versus Terran artillery to each other. Gorge, Ice Wall, Napalm Strike, Rain of Vengeance, and Tranquility. Meanwhile, we will have a camp grabbed by Medivh. No 10 talent here for the left-hand side. Battle Beasts boys looking for their heroics in just a moment. Oh, wow. Top lane fort being shredded right now. Leyline Dragon Strike. Because Dragon strikes with 2 summonable... whatever. Lucio holding 10. Oh, it's going to be Sound Barrier. Okay. Going to be looking for just the AoE deny. Bossa Nova, however you want to call it at level 20. Forget how do you pronounce it. That upgrade is extremely good. Extremely good for Lucio. I personally love it for my own Lucio play. Got to get better at high 5 cleansing and stuff, but Sound Barrier at my rank works pretty good. No 13 for Stitches, so he doesn't have the extended 40% range just yet from Extended Hook. Big surprise on the name on that one. Vala sneaks down to bottom lane. She's got 18 stacks currently. Stitches, by the way, at 17. Kind of half-ish way, if you will, with the gamble we've got going on out of the 35. Here comes the summon Commandeer Odin. Ragnarok, Missiles, and Annihilation thrown out here and there. The pressure's onto Sergeant Hammer. Maze Icewall denies some of this chase. Huge stun from the Immortal Malfurion with a beautiful root in right on top of the portal location from Medivh. Hanzo's done with his level 1. Also summons some dragons with a oh, Medivh's gonna be hooked. As I mentioned earlier, he's done with his baseline stacking. An abduction onto Tychus here. Immortal will get the stun, and Vala has the sustained damage. A hook will connect. May trade it on the left-hand side of our screen, though. Hanzo will get that kill into her. Sound Barrier is pretty underrated at most ranks. Well, but all the quote-unquote pros play high 5. So I should obviously play the meta that everyone else plays because I can't think for myself, lazy Hydra. Stormbolt into the Stitches immediately. So he's trying to back away, but Stitches will fall. 17 stacks still on him. Understandable. Have a nice L. Got him. Well, he got me good, yeah. Immortal in favor of Laser Sharks here. Gonna be going into bottom lane. We still have the Impaler camp and Catapult pushing top lane. Laser Sharks will lose their Vala. Don't know how she went over on this. Don't know how she ended up on the left side of the screen over there, but it is what it is.
The demon approaches the gates of
What's the Larian's damage right now? 690. Very nice, very nice. Double that for structures. So, like 1,300 or so. It's probably shy of just that. Just shy of 1,300. Oh, wait, hold on. Caster math. 1,280, is that right? Oh, 1,380. I forgot 100. I forgot to add another 100. I'll take it. I was only 100 off. She went to kill Immortal.
The demon has fallen, but he will rise again
Well,
in time.
We're dead.
as Kevin would say. I mean, once again, Vala's like, team's here, Vala's here. Not sure about some of these moments for the range assassin, especially against a Medivh composition. It's just a little spooky. But it's a fast rotation to top lane to try and grab this camp. We know that she's safe, but it just seems a little scary. Mafrian drops a root in front of the fort front gate. They're going to try and take down Tychus, but he is portaled, he is shielded, and he is fine as the extended hook does not connect onto Medivh. 19 stacks for this. Stitches. Another objective phase should be announced pretty soon. Little portal set up from Medivh just to speed up the rotation if necessary, but top lane cleared out. Right side camp to be grabbed. We'll see a ping on the left. I wonder if we have an invade from Lazer Sharks. Maybe an invade? Coo-hoo. Medivh being a bird. Sergeant Hammer and friends setting up for this camp. Medivh will scout this out soon, but it's going to be a little late, I do believe. Oh no, they're just on time on the rotation. Ice Wall from the Mei. Big leyline seal. Vala gets on the point and she gets the channel, but a huge Dragon Strike going through the enemy team, chunking some health bars. Murden will be abducted with that Gorge. We've got Commandeer Odin, some TVT action. The Thor versus the Siege Tank, and the Siege Tank utilizing some cheating tools here. Siege Tanks don't have boost in StarCraft 2. Those are the Medivacs. Some stolen Terran technology. That's some good tea. As Tychus starts to work his way through the Immortal, but it's going to be a faster burn in favor of Lazer Sharks. 22 for the Stitches currently. And we'll get the north-south positioning for the Immortals. Defensive out of Battle Beast's boy. Lazer Sharks want to advance into this. Vala continuing to poke in. Focus on the Immortal with the help of Sergeant Hammer. Murden tries to Dwarf Toss in. He's going to meet a Rain of Vengeance. Sergeant Hammer, Napalm Strikes continually deal damage over time underneath the Immortal. He may be floating, but his toes are being tickled. And Sergeant Hammer and friends will be able to finish up this Immortal. Oh my god, it's on a 301 HP. 301 HP. Stitch's hook does not go fishing, or does not connect onto an enemy hero. Oh, Stitch's slam, Stitch's jam. Vala sneaks in a Q. All right, with the fort available, yeah, and the fort front gate for defenses, this is going to be a fairly strong Immortal for the bottom lane. Onto a keep that is exposed. Oh, is it game ending here? That's the real question. 16 talents are almost here as well. Murden's gonna take. Okay, they're gonna go for the Murden. I was wondering if they would say, all right, we got a Murden. We'll wait on the Gorge, but Murden dwarf tosses, tries to get those block stacks up and available. Tychus stepping into Vala here. Furion pops the Tranquility. Meanwhile, Mei is a little isolated, but she's doing fine. She actually icings into Freddy. Oh no, Medivh. Oh no, Medivh. Oh no, Medivh. I don't think you make it through that portal in time. He was taking too long of a nap and he misses his train. Ice Wall, nice Ice Wall into 2. Hanzo physically blocked, or terrain blocked. Dragon Arrow, creating a bit of zoning. We also have the Sound Barrier and the Commandeer Odin to be summoned. The Immortal still attacking with nearly a full bar of HP. Alarian is looking to go core right now. A hook onto Commandeer Odin, a root as well. There's Lucio bopped into that Emerald Dream. Muradin to fall. It's a total. And Lazer Sharks will put a game on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, our second best of 3 of the day will not be a 2-0. We're heading to a map number 3 between these two teams. GG, well played. That was a fun game. That was a fun game. Pay out the people. How many globes for stitches? 34 or less. Or less. You get 25 globs. Enjoy thy channel points if you won. I still think Baja's the best Zoomer NA. What? What? But I don't ride a moped. Don't you have to be the end game zooms? Oh, I thought you were talking about like a generational thing, like a Gen Z, and I was just like, what? I was like, but I'm a millennial. I apparently did not get as much sleep as I thought I did last night. I did not get much sleep apparently. What's up, Rod Dog? Good to see you, bud. Oh, where is my mind today? Where is my mind? Alright, map 3. Ugh. Hey! We got some fun draft in this one. Got a fun draft in this one. Let's see where the players are. Do they swap sides? Are they in the same sides? Do they hate me? Do they love me? I'm out of tea, and I don't really want more. I want water, I guess. I don't know what I want. Alright, deck card coin is the Murky. Yes, there's a Murky. More tea? I don't want more tea. I don't feel like more tea today. Oh, I should go get some water or something like that. Actually, I got water right here. I'll just drink this. I'm gonna have beers during D&D probably, so we'll have water, we'll hydrate, we'll be a good boy. Oh, what is our gamble for this map? Q stacks on Falstad? Yeah, let's do Q stacks on Falstad. How many level 1 stacks for Falstad? 69 or more? 68 or less? Falstad's gonna be going into Gathering Storm at level 1, so we'll do a little gamble on that. Let's get into the game. Or in this case, the most adult of beverages, water. I know, right? Only adults drink water. Only cool kids drink water. On the left-hand side, we got a bunch of cool kids. We got Battle Beast Boy. We have got a Junkrat, a Li Ming, Joanna, Karazim, Illidan, and Junkrat. On the side of Laser Sharks, more cool kids. We've got a Tracer, a Nubarak, Murky, Lucio, and a Falstad. I pose this question to all of you, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, listen.
And Murloc mains. How many stacks for Falstad on his level 1? Falstad's going to be going into Q build. How many stacks will he get by the end of the game? 69 or more, 68 or less. The gamble has been activated. He will take Q, don't worry. He'll take it. He's just a little AFK for a moment, you know. Had to finish his round in Hearthstone Battlegrounds. What is this draft? It's a Junkrat, Illidan, Karazim, Joanna, Li Ming versus a Falstad, Lucio, Murky, Anubarak, Tracer. That's what this draft is. There you go. Gathering Storm. How many stacks? He's currently got 2. He's currently got 2 stacks. All we're going to do is focus on the Falstad stacks. We will look at nothing else in the game. Just kidding. Murky will go Bribe at level 1, and that is going to be difficult up against this Junkrat, who easily clears out that Puffer. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Tracer, really, Pluck is trying to really pressure out Illidan. Stepping in. Illidan's dead. No! Oh my god. I thought Tracer had that kill. She barely got it. Well, she barely didn't get it, actually. Well, she barely... Okay, alright. Well, Murky's still in bottom lane up against Junkrat. I was wondering if Murky would do some shenanigans, proxy up the wave or something like that. See, Junkrat should immediately clear out. Yep, there it is. Denying Murky any stacking. Murky goes down. First blood. That's obviously going to be GG. And it felt like a
singular strike.
Alright. Gamble will end in just a moment. Thank you all for playing the odds. By the way, unending hatred for Illidan. This is an uncapped quest. It's such a weird, like, well, not really. It works the same as Fire at Will and Gathering Storm. Sorry, I forgot about the bottom. At the 20 mark, you gain the 20 extra, but you continue to build up stacking on this. The weird part is things like Gathering Storm will continue to scale or show, whereas Unending Hatred doesn't. Anyways, Tracer goes down. First full kill of the game. Falstead flies in for some big hammering damage, trying to find a counter kill, but he is dropping low rapidly, and this is looking like it's a great time for Li Ming. Kerosene does go down. It's a 2-for-1. Joanna's still on the point. A very low Anubarek's got to wiggle away. He's got no mana. He did pop that W. This camp will be stolen away by the side of Battle Beast Boy. Nicely done. It's not going to get a ton of value, but still. Camp stolen away, experience grabbed, a couple kills, and set up for the objective in top lane. Murky should go down. No, he's fine. Oh, no! His egg! I mean, with the cost of eggs these days, I mean, I'm not surprised. My apologies. Junkrat falls in bottom lane. Falstad must have flowed down here for the kill onto him, as Junkrat was getting a ton of free siege in that lane. Tylon with the channel attempt. Whoa! The dive onto... Jeez Louise. They really wanted to kill that Lucio. He is going to be beaten up, bullied, and go down for the next 13 seconds. Bosses will be up in a minute and a half on either side. So Falstad, he actually is just chilling in bottom lane. Nice angling with the hammering to try and get as much value with that toss out onto the front gate. 7 talent tier hit for the side of Battle Beast Boy. Their momentum pretty good here on map number 3. Only 50 more stacks, Burb. You can do it. Close enough. I'll take it. You mean for Gerald. Gerald the bird. Dominance, by the way, Li Ming. She'll begin takedowns restore 30% of her missing health. Anubarak falling in top lane right as this objective is announced, but or not really announced, but his death timer is low and easily able to get back. Oh, that's a counter kill in bottom lane. Wow, Junkrat gets revenge. Meanwhile, in top lane, the wave is still good. Illidan taking a couple tower shots, has to back away. Doesn't want to tank that free damage. And I'm focusing so much on just watching this top lane that I missed that Tracer made the rotation down to Junkrat and got the counter kill. Ming's name has me hearing Dylon over and over in my head. Who are the 5 best Jamaican rappers of all time? Dylon, 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 and Dylon. Old Chappelle was funny. Old Chappelle was very funny. Hell, I forget that he's in Con Air. When Dave Chappelle popped him in Con Air, I was like, holy shit! That was like one of his earliest movies too. It was really good for its time. Like it was. Nowadays, I don't care for Dave Chappelle. Don't care for his comedy. Illidan's chasing down Falstad. He's gonna keep doing this. He's just gonna keep doing this. Falstad don't have a gust. That's a point blank hunt, and he gets the stun! Oh. To be that Falstad right there. Anubarak is not gonna get the burrow charge, but there's no way Illidan lives here. There's no way you live. Yeah, Illidan will fall. If he still had Hunt, he could have like hunted to mid lane or something, but he used the Hunt, got the stun to Falstad. Boss will go to bottom lane in favor for Battle Beast Boys, and this could be a curse for them as well with Boss. That would actually be gigantic. Illidan gonna respawn in 5 seconds. Cocoon onto Kerosene, broken out immediately by Disintegrate of Li Ming. Junkrat, by the way, Rocket Ride. We didn't talk about that at level 10. This is actually the second best of 3 of the day, and the second time we've seen a Rocket Ride. Arcane Orb will splash onto Tracer. She does go down. That's a reset for Li Ming, and this may just be free stacking for Falstad really quickly as he gets a one hammering onto the wave. Anubrak pokes, or onto the Channeler. And Anubrak gets a delay as well. Falstad, he's thinking about poking in. He gets a free few stacks, but this is Curse. And the boss is a little bit below 50%. That's still fine for pushing up bottom lane. Siege Giants are in top. This is actually a fantastic setup Curse-wise to the members of Battle Beast Boys. I was kind of hoping they would go for a ride. Yeah, Illidan hunts Falstad just as he gets the flight, so they both travel to the destination together. You know, they're going on their couples flight, whatever you want to call it. Huge condemn from Joanna pulling in the enemies. Judgment, a hunt in from Illidan. He wants that Falstad, finds it. Jump over to Anubrak, and now working on the keep once again. The minion wave is good. The boss is still slamming, still jamming in this bottom lane. Illidan tries to get away. Murky with the Octo Grab, doesn't get the Pufferfish in time to disintegrate. No, Tracer actually gets the kill. Puffer, oh my god. Murky lives. Karazim inside the cocoon. I think Anubrak should have the CC, but it's actually Karazim gets a quick kill into Murky. That's a reset for Li Ming. She's gonna maybe look for, oh, that was a great bait into the 7-sided strike onto Anubrak. Mid lane fort goes down during the curse, by the way. Barely alive. Healing totem, rocket ride. It's a rocket ride. Li Ming gets a couple resets right there. She's gonna try and play around all of this. That's a steel trap into the face of Anubrak, and Li Ming able to dip dive, dodge away. Joanna comes through. No, wait, Bless Shield's up. Bless Shield is up. Oh, they don't read the Tracer recall location, but here comes Junkrat. Honeymoon? That's what I should have said. Yeah, they were going on their honeymoon together. God dang it. Wait a minute. 2 men can't go on a honeymoon. Couple strip. Okay, 42 stacks for Falstad currently. Keeping bottom lane is gone. A win condition is open for Battle Beast Boy. The issue, or I guess the factor to consider, is death timers are still very low. We're only 9 minutes into this map. So even if you get a pentakill on the left side of the map, running all the way down here is going to take a bit of time. Though, an invade onto this boss is not a bad call whatsoever. Scouted out in time. Boss is still fairly healthy. Pulse Bomb onto this Illidan. He's going to be fine for now. Cocoon into Li Ming. 7-sided strike. Gust out from Falstad. So many people in the corner. And that's going to be a kill right onto Illidan. Rocket Ride will be triggered, but I feel like that's more defensive than anything else. Nice gust from Falstad earlier, by the way. Anubrak burrows in. He misses the CC. Finds the second round as... That's nearly a pentakill. Junkrat lives, and that's because he did do the rocket ride out. Tribute spawns. Boss is delayed out, or at least stalled out. Anubrak wants to summon some beetles and get some counter siege in top lane. Bottom lane Siege Giants arriving soon. Falstad soaking up mid. Hey Gato, what's up, bud? Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing well. Oopsies. Sorry, my mouse bopped against my keyboard there. I was not in the right spot. Well, there's one delay from Joanna with a shield glare. 16 talent here, half a level for both of these teams. Falstad flying up from bottom. Actually got a little split pressure down over there as Siege Giants, but let's focus in on the fight over here. 16 still not achieved, so it's an even fight. Cocoon onto Li Ming on the left-hand side of our screen. 7-sided strike activated, almost getting the kill onto Anubrak, and Li Ming finds the last of the damage. That's a reset. That's a hunt in from the Illidan. Tracer tries to recall in that moment. Gust up from Falstad. Murky with the Octo Grab. Doesn't get the pufferfish value it is looking for, and will go down. That's another reset for Li Ming, and a free of 3. A free channel onto 3. 1 of 3. Oh my god. For Battle Beast Boy. God dang, talking today. You're about to have lunch, and oh my god, you're so hungry. What's for lunch, bud? I had waffles for breakfast today, so I am very full for a bit. And then I'm just gonna I made curry for dinner last night, so today I'll just make some rice, and then I'll reheat the curry. I should have split it into 4 different tubs, so I can just grab a tub, reheat that, rather than... I put it in 2 bigger ones, so I'll have to, like, pull half of it out. It's not that big of a deal. There's just... Coulda packaged it up a little bit better. 7-sided strike activated from Karazim. He's gonna try and dip dive and dodge away, but the Octograb says nope. Boss, by the way, in top lane is gonna take down the keep. I don't think they can clear this out quick enough. Alright, like false stat autos are good, but the boss damage is just too high and too much HP, so false stat gets some damage. On to the boss, the keep will go down, mid lane cleared out, and we're on the road for 20 talents here. Junkrat holding a 16 for a level. By the way, 59 stacks on the Falstad currently. Hey, Stark, good to see you, bud. Happy Saturday to you. I hope you're feeling well. And I hope you're ready for whatever chaos it is that our team tries to do today. I like how we all kind of planned, but we really didn't plan. We threw out a bunch of ideas, and it's like, okay, now what? It's like the scene in Finding Nemo where they all get into the ocean. It's like, all right, now what? Ooh, good gustin from Falstad. Unfortunately, Anubrak will still fall. Disintegrate from Li Ming. Rocket ride. It's a rocket ride. Doesn't get value. Illidan's Unending Hatred level 1 is done. He can still stack that up. Li Ming is gonna come in!
A singular strike.
God dang it, Gerald. Uh-oh. 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 Chat, it's gonna happen. They're not gonna go for Murky. Oh, boo earns. No team kill. No button to be pressed. But that is going to be map number 3 in our second best of 3 of the day here in Division 3 of Heroes Lounge. GG, well played.
Team kill.
And that will be the series over to the side of Battle Beasts Boy. GG, well played. Oh, excuse me. God, my allergies are kicking my butt today. I'm surviving. Hope you survive too. I am doing my best to survive. Allergies have been really bad. But I'll take that trade, to be honest. Oh, sorry. I just had like a wave of nausea from allergies. If you've ever had post-nasal drip, you know what I'm talking about. It's just that like nasty sort of drainage, and it's just, ugh. It feels like you're gagging. How many stacks for Falstad? By the end of the game, he had 68 or less. 68 or less as he ended the game with 63 stacks.